August 16th, 2025. Traverse City, Michigan. I'm Don Kuehlhorn. I have Deb Bowman with me. We're going to go take a flight on the Ford TriMotor. It's landed here at Cherry Capital Airport at the Northwestern Michigan College's Aviation Center on the east end of the field. I got here early so that I could beat the crowds. There were no crowds. The EAA Chapter 234 presents this, Traverse City, Michigan, and I have a ticket. It's coming right at us now, over by the tower. This is the Ford TriMotor Model 4AT specifications. The wingspan is 74 feet 8 inches, the length 49 feet 10 inches. Gross weight 10,170 pounds. Cruising speed 170 miles per hour at 1,700 RPM. Range 570 miles. Ceiling 16,500 feet. The original engines were 350 J69 Wright engines. They are currently they were upgraded to 450 horsepower 985 Pratt & Whitney Wasp Junior engines. Total gas on board, 231 gallons when you start. 27 U.S. gallons of oil are on these birds. It has a non-steerable tail wheel, fixed pitch propellers, all three of them, of course. Seating for 9 in the cabin, 2 in the cockpit. And the baggage space is 10 cubic feet. There's another variant, 5AT, has a shorter wingspan, same engines. Like all good flights, we begin with a safety discussion.
Everybody else is going to find their own seat, and then you're going to sit down and you're going to do what? Seatbelt on. You put your seatbelt on. You may not recognize seatbelts like this unless you've been in airplanes before. All the rest of us grew up with these. So, tab A, slot B, put it together just like you normally would. Now, the aircraft has adjustments on both sides of the buckle. So when you're in there, you can adjust it both ways. Keep it centered, don't put it off to the side. And when you're done, and you lift the tab to open the buckle, and then you go, please put the tab all the way back up so that the next person who's not as svelte as you are can get in the seat. Any questions on the use of the seatbelt? Once you are in and buckled, please stay in your seat. It is the safest place to be. And when you're in your seat, please don't light up a cigarette. No smoking on the plane. Everybody, when you're getting on the airplane, please watch your head. The door is small. You are stepping up into the platform of the airplane. You can smack your head if you're not careful. Also, when you're in the airplane, it's a low cabin in the center. So you may be off to the side a little bit and it's high. If you move to the center, those over 6 feet may smack their heads. So watch it when you're up in there. If there is a fire on board, there is a fire extinguisher. It is back by the door on the right side of the airplane. Don't everybody rush for it. If you're not 18, I prefer you not to go after it at all. But only one person, kind of look amongst yourself, say, oh, there's a fire. Pick one person to go get the fire extinguisher and put the fire out. We don't want everybody jumping up and rushing back. Trip over each other, somebody gets hurt. We want to avoid that. If for any reason you do have a forced landing, if it's in water, underneath your seat is a flotation device. If we don't need it, let's leave it there because otherwise we don't want to be packed. And there are 2 exits on the aircraft. The one that you came in, the big door, which is easy to get in and out, whether it's an emergency or otherwise. The other door is up by the cockpit, and that is a secondary exit. However, it is difficult to get to. You have to climb over. You have to climb up and over the pilot seat, but it is there in case of an emergency. You can get out. There's a red handle on the door. That's how you activate the door. Get out. And that's really all I got for the safety. Any questions?
Thank you.
Yes, I am. Here's a handle right here.
Keep going. Well, it depends. No, not occupied. So take this one to your left.
This one. That's what she said.
Okay. We're gonna get it. Can you get it? You want me to get it? All right.
Look at, as soon as we get started, we can get it warmed up in here.
Good.
Glad to hear it. Looking forward to
It'll
it.
cool down in a minute. I saw that look. You'll be smiling when you get out. All right, you doing all right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go have a good time, folks.
What are these for?
An interesting thing about this video is that Bowman is using an iPhone and I'm using a video camera, so that makes the propellers look a little different. Apparently the iPhone is recording at a different frame rate, so you see intermittent moves. They are still rotating at the same speed. Now for the obligatory picture by the plane, and then the slow walk to the exit. However, I did buy a right seat ticket. There's more in a second video.